Recently, my 9-year-old came up and asked me, he goes, "Hey, Dad, what is white trash?" And I was like, "Well, why do you want to know?" And he goes, "Well, Mom said your family's white trash." Well, she's not lying. But he really wanted to know. He's like, "What is white trash? What is it?" And I was like, "Well, it's a problematic term, but essentially it means you have relatives that call cheddar cheese fancy cheese." Someone wants fancy cheese on their burger. Coming right up, Your Highness. Looks like we got an imported beer drinker amongst us. You ever have a moment where you feel like you're high class, like you hang around fancy people and you're like, I got a couple things in common with these people. And then you hang around trashy people and you're like, I got a lot in common with these people. I didn't grow up dirt poor or anything, but when I was 9 years old, I did collect beer cans. That's what I did for fun when I was 9. You know, 9-year-olds today will play on an iPad for hours. I did that, but with garbage. And I would find these beer cans walking home from school, which tells you how nice the town was. And I didn't bring them to a recycling center. I put them on a shelf in my bedroom like trophies. And I had parents, too. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, good, he's bringing strangers' empties in the house. He'll be fine. I forgot about that beer can collection. I was thinking if I had it today, do you know what it should be worth? Nothing. Because it was garbage collected by a child. I wasn't a bright kid. I remember in 5th grade, I had a teacher who left halfway through the year, and she was amazing, so I wrote her a thank you note, and I showed my mom. And my mom started laughing, because I didn't end the letter with thank you or sincerely. I just put good riddance. But I thought that was a positive thing. Like I was being Shakespearean or something. Good riddance, my lady. Don't let the door hitteth your ass on the way out. It's not like I've gotten any smarter. You ever hear someone use a word and you don't know the meaning of the word, but instead of looking the word up, you just start using the word yourself? I do that all the time. I'm like, yeah, the traffic out there is like a cudgel. My wife's always there like, is that the meaning of cudgel? It is now. Of course, if we were in a group, my wife wouldn't say anything, right? Because when you're in a relationship, there's an unspoken agreement. When your significant other starts talking out their ass in public, you just go along. Everyone in a relationship has heard their partner say something in public and they've thought, well, that never happened. But you know what's more important than the truth? Not being in an argument. Rest in peace, truth. I grew up in Northwest Indiana, which is part of the Rust Belt. If you're unfamiliar, Rust Belt is a cute, catchy term to describe an area of economic devastation. Rust Belt. I remember the first time I brought my wife home, she looked around and she was like, oh my God, what happened here? And I was like, well, they fixed it up. Used to be beer cans everywhere. I heard we're getting a bell tower. There were some nice parts, but we've all been to cities and towns like that, where every building looks like it was designed by Stalin. You kind of want to go up to the town leaders and go, hey, before you kick all the gay people out, let them fix things up a little bit. They tend to have some creative ideas. I feel like I grew up in a place unlike anywhere. Like the first time I went fishing was in the community swimming pool. Every September, they would fill the public pool with fish, and then kids from the town would try and catch the fish before the chlorine killed the fish. I've been telling this to people my entire adult life, expecting someone to be like, yeah, we did that too. Not a soul. It's like a prank was played on me.